What's up guys, it's Leroy Tatamy here, and I'm back again for another video. And today we're talking about business. Yeah, I don't really talk about business that much, but it's kind of essential. It's great to be a great artist, but you got to pay the bills at the end of the day. So today we're talking briefly about business. So what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about how to keep clients and let those clients send you more clients. Run that intro. Okay, so we're talking about business today, and specifically how to make your clients happy so they'll tell their other friends about you. If you don't have more people, then you kind of just getting the same people over and over again. And guess what? Eventually, they're not going to keep buying every time you need money. So the best way you can get more people is to give great service to someone else. A lot of times you hear people in business say, you'll make your clients walking billboards. Walking billboards is a great thing. Why? Because they go on social media. They post about you. They talk about you. They let their friends know that they use you. Shoot, they just look for reasons to tell other people about you. So when they say, hey, a photographer, they're like, hey, oh my goodness, you got to hear about my photographer, Leroy. He's amazing. And you're like, I didn't even pay them to say that. But it's awesome because they do. Vice versa, this is a two-edged sword. It can also get you with, hey, I'm looking for a photographer. Some people say, well, you better not use Leroy because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. When I didn't get my da-da-da-da-da-da, and he took forever, da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's a two-edged sword. If you give good service to a person, you better stay consistent with it. Otherwise, it can come back to bite you. Okay, now let's talk about understanding your client's needs because that's paramount. Don't try to give them everything under the sun if they don't need it. Ask questions. Listen to what your client is looking for. Make sure you understand exactly what they want you to deliver. You've seen in a previous video that we've went over with the client and shown them Pinterest boards. We've made a timeline. We've managed their expectations to understand everything that's going to happen on the shoot. And when they get ready for the shoot, it's not like, hey, meet me in the park on Tuesday. I'll be the guy under the tree with the camera. No. By the day of the shoot, they already know wardrobe, they know which place we're going, they know where we're taking a snack break. Shout out to probably Starbucks or Planet Nutrition. We're gonna stop and get a snack because Leroy gets hungry and all my seniors tend to get hungry. I'm just using seniors as an example right now. But we're gonna stop somewhere during the shoot, rest and refresh, get some cool AC, and do what we need to do to retrack, resurface, get back in that mind frame, and let's get back to work. So understand your client's needs. That's very, very important. And don't try to sell them the moon. If they come in and they want to just purchase one 8x10, serve them well, price yourself to where you can make money according to what they want to deliver. Obviously, you're going to be out there shooting for at least 30 minutes to an hour. You're going to get a lot of great photos. Unless the photos are actually absolutely horrible, they're probably going to want more than one 8x10. And typically, you're probably not just selling 8x10s, you're probably selling a wall portrait or something like that, or an album. That's the goal. We've already talked about meeting the client expectations, making sure we do everything they ask them to do. Well, guess what? Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing exactly what the client wants. So not only do we have to do that, we have to go above and beyond. If LeBron James just made every shot he shot, which would be incredible, everybody would be happy for him. But guess what? They expect that man to win championships. They don't care how many points he makes. They want championships, rings. Okay, so when your client comes in, obviously they wanted pictures. Obviously they wanted good pictures. That's two things that are non-negotiable. You have to get that done. But when they come in your space, are they greeted by someone? Do you have soft music that's royalty free or music on the radio playing for them to feel at home? Do you have water for them? Coffee for them? Are you offering them a Coke? Or do you have tissues if they get emotional? These are little things that we gotta understand to set us apart and make us different from everybody else around us. Okay? So make your client feel like they're having a luxury experience. And guess what they're gonna tell their friends? Man, you didn't go see Tatamy? You probably got the short end of the stick. Well, I'm just using my name as an example, but I'm not saying necessarily. It could be, you didn't use Joe, you didn't use Mary. You should have used them because they really, really take care of you and they make sure you have everything you need before you leave. Also, you want to think about the relationship that you're creating with this person. You're taking a single point of time in their history and freezing it for them. You're building a lifetime moment that's going to track with them forever that they get to keep. They're going to want you to come back. They're going to want to come back and capture more moments with you if you do a good job and if you go above and beyond. Yeah, there'll be times where they want to go and just get something done quick, or maybe they had a coupon or someone gifted them a session. Don't take it personal. You know, people who shop at Walmart also go to Target, and people who go to Target also go to Sam's, and it seems to work fine. You know, you're not going to be everybody's everything, and sometimes people are going to call you and you're just booked and you can't meet their deadline, but you have to be strong enough to know, hey, it's okay. I know another person across town who's given the same intensity that I'm giving, and then let them service them. And then eventually they'll find their way back to you if it's meant to be. So don't stress. There's plenty enough business in your market, I'm telling you. Even if you live in a population 500 or a population 5 million, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for you. People need photography for just about anything you can imagine. Okay, this is a personal one for me, and it's really stepping on my toes right now. But Google reviews. I've been visiting with my business coach, Lauren, for months about Google reviews. And I do not do a good job at this, but I need you guys to hone in. Come on. The reviews matter. The reviews really, really matter. So ask your clients to give you a review on Google. It's better than paying for SEO. It's better than paying for AdWords or clicks or whatever. Just ask them, hey, how was your experience? And make it easy for them to get to the review page. Facebook reviews, Instagram shout outs. Get them to share, get them to talk about you. People read that stuff. When you go to a hotel, I know when I go to a hotel, the first thing I do is I say, what's the rating? If it says 5 stars, I'm gonna scroll through, I'm gonna read all them 1 stars and them 3 stars, and then I'll read the 5 stars. But I wanna know what didn't happen good before I know what happened good. So make sure you keep some reviews out there. And if you get a bad review, you're gonna need a lot of reviews to pick up that bad review. But try to work with your client, find out what went wrong before they go to the internet and blast you. Trust me, you wanna do that. So obviously social media is a big proponent of how we find business. It's literally like free advertising for everything. Yes, Facebook and other platforms are now charging an arm and a leg to get your posts up top. And it seems like as we scroll more and more, it's all about sponsored posts and sponsored this and ads on YouTube. But having your clients go out, sharing their experience with their friends on their platforms, and you sharing what you did for your customers on your page and them resharing again works wonders in most algorithms. So it's going to get your content pushed out and for the world to see. We have one client that we're working with, Nexus Mount. They are killing it on social media. I hope I can say that on YouTube. Can I say that? They are just annihilating social media. TikTok, they're hitting probably a 1 million view video, a viral video probably once every 2 to 3 months. And that's amazing. Why? Because they're consistent with their content and they're showing their customers things that they want to see and share and let other people know about. So leverage your social media presence to your benefit. Post right after a shoot. It doesn't have to be fully polished work. Run that reel really fast to where they can't dive in and look at it too close, but they get an idea what happened that day. If you can get some BTS footage, get some BTS footage. Elijah has tons of BTS footage. She was just telling me this. So that's why we're making a video about business. Okay, I might need to go to the outtake. And then last but not least, call to action. Give your fans a reason. Give your customers a reason to want to do something for you. You can incentivize them. You can say, hey, you write me a good review, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z for you. Or you write me a good review, you get this next time. You know, when I worked at Sears, we used to give people $5 off or $15 off if they did a review on their next purchase of $50 or more. I was like, why are we giving people money off for reviews, especially if they're mad? And they're like, we want to know what happened no matter what. So you can incentivize people to go out and let people know about their experience with you. This is something I also need to work on because I'm trying to figure out what's that thing that makes people want to shout from the rooftops about my business but not feel sleazy like, hey, I'll give you this if you do this. Nobody wants to be that guy. So find a way that works within your brand for you to be represented well and be able to tell people, come support me and let people know about me. And then in conclusion, make sure you thank everybody for every time they work with you. Send them a 6-month follow-up. After they get their products, maybe a few weeks call them back and say, hey, was everything good with your order? Did you have any questions? Is there anything else you'd like to see us do differently next time you work with us? Just assume that they will work with you again because you gave them a good experience. And if they didn't have a good experience, they'll definitely let you know at that point. And you can rectify the situation and try to gain that business back. So, one way to make sure you stay in business and stay getting more business is to treat people right. Goes back to the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. That's all we can do, people. If we treat people like we want to be treated and go above and beyond and exceed people's expectations, I'm not saying give them the kitchen sink. But what I am saying is give them everything within your power that doesn't hurt your business and helps you to continue to grow, to make their life better and let them have a good time and enjoy their time with you. So if you have questions about this topic or you want to know more about how you can help your business, feel free to reach out to me at leroytatomy.com, and you can reach out on my website. I'll be happy to help you and talk with you about any questions you might have. But if you want a faster response, just put it in the comments. YouTube is great at letting me know in my email every time somebody comments, and I love seeing it and I love interacting with you guys. So, Leroy Tatomy here. Glad to send out another video. Hope you guys love it. See you on the next one. Peace.